Oh. That would have had to feel terrible.
Oh, that was a good boil, eh?
I love how you can get these just subsurface.
Fuck.
Good morning. Right, so sort of early, it's just before 5 o'clock or just after 5 o'clock. Getting ready to go do a session with Mossy, which is Adam Amos. This just started as something that we were talking about just when we were discussing a couple of days ago, just talking about going for a fish. But then after we got more involved in the chat, it actually turned into the fact that, okay, hey, let's make this into an edit, which you'll see what that is shortly. So right now I'm just double checking everything. Got everything rigged up, ready to go. Camera bag, gear bag, surface rod, crank rod, and 2 placky rods. Because today is a surface session, but just in case it doesn't go to plan, we've got back up. So right now I'm just sitting down, got a bunch of coffee because I still have the flu and I literally have not slept yet. I've just been up all night. I think I've had like maybe 10 minutes sleep. So right now got news on in the background, just trying to wake up a bit. So I'll get back to you shortly.
I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.
A lot of black swans over there. A lot of black swans over there. So me and Mossy are now currently fishing the Tuggerah Lakes in New South Wales on the Central Coast. He's throwing the Imakatsu Dilemma Popper in the colour number 40, and I am throwing the OSP Bent Minnow 76 in the colour P74. The goal of today is to see which is the standout. I know the OSP Bent Minnow is obviously a go-to surface lure for a lot of bream anglers in the country, but I think the Imakatsu Dilemma Popper is definitely a slept-on and underrated surface lure. I first seen Mossy use it about a year ago, and he honestly just destroyed me in a session on that. I think he had 13 fish to maybe my 4 or 5, and it was nearly a fish a cast for him. I should have brought me spotters. Fucking things keep fogging up on me.
Wow. 26 centimetres to the tip. That doesn't look 26, does it?
Oh!
You'll look down here then, you probably missed that.
That's alright. What's up, buddy?
Oh, that's a better one.
Happy days.
There you go.
iPhone scoreboard. Well, first 5 minutes ain't too bad. Check with this one down though. Ready? Like a method.
Come on, bro, you know you want it. That's big. Oh, it's not bad. It doesn't get much better than that, eh? You just sit there sucking at a prawn. And you go and ruin his day by putting that in front of himself. He's got some toe. You can see this little back bit in here opened up. See there's a lot more sand in here?
Yeah.
Massive, real thick weed there. He's probably going to weed. I know that. Yeah, he's good fishing forward. He's got to go for prawns.
Heavy, man. Nice.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that.
They sit there and they do their job. They relax.
So hopefully it just sits there and smells fine.
Oh. That would have had to feel terrible.
Oh, that was a good boil, eh?
I love how you can get these just subsurface.
When they're not quite coming up for it, eh? They're the ones.
And it's just get it just under, then tweak it like a stick minnow, and it's
And all he did was sort of come in and just lick it, didn't he?
yeah. Like guaranteed, if that was on this, like stayed on the surface, he wouldn't have taken it that quick.
Yeah. You better fish, mate. Isn't that just legal sort of cracker? I saw him roll on that when he sort of come back at it. I thought, man, straight on. Look at that. It's so much better when it's glassed out. Can't let you get too much of a lead, mate.
Number 5.
If I can get this in, that'll be 5 all.
Yeah. Pretty even, but you've got the stonker, so.
Mate, I think the only difference is I'm just getting a little bit more of a cast.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a distance advantage, yeah.
The bents aren't really designed for it, are they?
But also, the bench you can get them just under sub, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of
Trade off.
pros and cons, yeah. You trade it off, you know, you go a bit sub or you stay with distance.
Dark.
It's stuff like this you don't get on Brizzy waters anymore. That's.
I reckon if we can get this tinny down there, mate, I reckon we can just pick it apart though.
Oh.
Not so
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you can see it in his mouth, hey? I could see the white of the lure going like that, just getting rattled.
That's
Just
so
bulldogging
good.
We need to walk one together, like just a couple of metres apart.
It's got me in weed.
Yeah, hang on. Look at that, mate. It's like that bait.
Oh.
Show the shot apart, mate. Give him a little bit of a hit on the head with the net. There.
Exactly what we're talking about.
That's crazy. I don't know how that works. I haven't gone into where I want to go.
That's weird how.
Saving that for when the wind comes up, so because they're saying northwest, so it should blow over. He's only just stuck his tongue on it, eh?
Was not having it find some random little patch of weed.
Keep his head up.
Yeah.
All sort of the same model, but you're getting putting a little bit more weight on. Oh, really? Right
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
We can't count it. Can we count it?
Nah. We've got like 3 rod lengths of laser on.
That's 2 now. Hopefully that's not the decider, mate. The new hook, so...
Yeah, I don't know how to count that, because technically it ate it, like,
Yeah.
and like they're getting boofed, but they just
Yeah, righto. Yeah.
oh, for fucking right. At least I could.
Oh! Double hook up, we got it.
Took me straight
Well
down.
done.
Took me straight down.
Double hook up.
I'm in.
Oh, you're in, are you?
Yeah, straight away. It was like a jack tape.
Electric. Drying off. You wait for us to take him over land. Much weed there, mate. It's all sand and weed. Oh, look.
Oh yeah, look.
He's in under that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you think out of this whole flat, it'd find somewhere else to go feed.
Yeah. There's bits of bait busting up everywhere.
Man, that.
Ooh. That's a double step. Oh, it could be a double hook up. Oh, that's a good fish. Come on. Oh, no, come on, please, please, please. Oh, he's pulled it under. Oh, get right to that.
That's
I was trying to
man.
double us. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, what? Look at all the weight they carry with it too. Oh, gonna have to net you just to be safe. I don't want to, it's a bit embarrassing, but you got nothing. Yeah, you've been eating lures quite a bit.
He's
Look,
beat up, is he?
yeah, you can see all up around there, all up under.
You're never going to guess what.
What?
My dilemma has just come off and that brim's hitting it.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh. Now I've got to give it to these Infeets, even these.
That's a good fish. Look at the ball.
Even these lower end in.
We can get a double hook up here. Take your time. Come on, mate. Oh, that's only little, that one before.
And even these lower end Infeets, when the bent was underneath the water, I felt it come up and tap it.
Yeah, right.
I could feel it right down in my hand, like. And for a lower end model, that's pretty bloody good. That seems stupid netting it, but I only got 4 on, so. Actually, no, I don't. I got 5, so I don't know why I'm doing that. That's right, because I got a $30 lure on the end of it.
Yeah, rental.
Yeah. You're not getting me again, you bastard.
When they're biting like this, though, to be fair, I reckon you could throw a gladiator popper instead. But you might not get that.
Yeah. You'll get all the like little tackers and that. Oh, there was a friggin' tank cruising with him.
So they're definitely in here.
That thing would have been mid-30s easily.
Yeah. See that a lot, eh?
That should be right, man.
Ready?
Yep. 1, 2. Is that 6? I swear, like, oh yeah, look, it's Reese. Let's make him look like a dickhead again. Flip around on the boat. Okay, so now I'm playing catch up. 8 to you, drop 4. 6 to me, drop 4.
Day. He's behaving himself.
So it's alright, I'll see when you get home, hangs up. It's like, yeah, thanks. Oh!
Yeah. I was just about to move off here, mate. I thought, it's not happening. Look at what we're doing. Falling in low 30s. This one's fucking come out of nowhere. I walked it really hard too. Oh shit, don't you dare fucking.
Oh, it's my biggest for the day. Finally.
Got one in my hand with double look up. Oh, I didn't even see it then. Fuck.
Happy days.
Stop ringing me.
Dude, look at the thing hanging out of the side of its gills.
Oh. Yeah, that's not cool.
No.
Getting two. Is that double hook up? Look at that. Bending them out at 45 degrees. Moving this mouth hole, mate. Not a big fish. There you go.
Foul.
No, you got me though. No, you got me. It's alright.
Oh, you little bastard.
Right, the knuckle.
Cheers, mate. Oh.
Don't know if that's in though, mate. No. There was a silver one on that. So drip.
Come on.
There you go. God, fast, aren't I? Just keep going down.
I feel pulsing.
Oh, you got it in the net. How do they do that?
Your lures in there.
Oh, it isn't.
Oh no, I can't believe I owe you $30. I can't believe the first OSP I buy, I have to give back. Oh shit.
Oh, no, hurry,
Welcome back to my kitchen, because I don't have anywhere to do this yet. At the end of the day, the OSP was on 14 fish. The Dilemma was on 14 as well. I'd lost 6, Mossy only lost 4. Pretty even, to be honest with you. The Dilemma has a casting distance advantage. It casts like a little bullet. It just flies straight and true. OSP, of course, it doesn't really have much casting advantage, but it does have the advantage of going subsurface. Most of my fish came off one style of technique where as soon as the lure would hit the water, I wasn't letting it sit like I usually would and letting the ripples like dissipate like I usually would with other surface lures. I was virtually walking it straight away, and I was having it walk tight across the surface for about 5-10 meters, and then I'd stop, and then I'd change my rod angle to up and sort of about an 85-90 degree angle, and really I was about 80 degrees, and making it really skip across the surface. And 9 times out of 10 they were coming up and buffing it on that 80 degree sort of angle. They were like following it and tracking behind it when I first landed and I had a tight walk, and then I'd switch, make it all frantic to make it look like it was panicking. And if they're coming up and buffing it but not taking it, I'd lower my rod tip and tweak it just subsurface and make it walk like a stick minnow or stick bait, like just under the surface. And 9 times out of 10 they're coming up and like sucking it back in. But it was sort of even throughout the day. The Dilemma in the last, I think, 15-20 minutes sort of stopped losing attention. It wasn't really getting much attention. The OSP was still getting hit but not really taken. That last fish that I lost Mossy's OSP, sorry about that, that was a stonker. I would like to get that up. But yeah, pretty even, hey, to be honest with you. Like the OSP definitely has its advantages, but that Dilemma Popper is definitely an underrated and slept on lure. Your only problem is probably going to be finding the Dilemma in the colour number 40. It's a very hard colour to find. Fish Tech swear they have stock coming in. It just seems they don't know when retailers are going to get it. You can get other colours that are similar to the 40, but you won't find. You might find one. We've struggled, and we've gone through a lot of different companies and other retailers, and they're in the same boat, just waiting. So, I swear this is what it's like trying to be a YouTuber. You're trying to do an outro, and you got a cat meowing in the background, and someone yelling out to it. You done? So there is other colours that will work as good, but that particular colour is a freak of nature. So yeah, in the end it was pretty even. The Dilemma sort of lost attention in the last 15-20 minutes when the weather was getting a bit crappy. The OSP was still getting hit. That's when I lost Mossy's OSP into summer. Get your hands on some OSPs and Dilemmas. If you find the number 40, though, let me know. Let Mossy know. Let me know first. They are a freak of nature of a lure. Definitely underrated, definitely slept on, and definitely worth a spot in your tackle box, especially number 40. But as I said, that colour is hard to get. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go work on another edit now, try and keep up with it. Sorry I haven't been posting as much, it's just trying to find the time. And it's mainly these outros bits that are taking ages. So 9 times out of 10, I have to stop because someone will walk out and start talking. Right now, I'm going to go put this in the edit, get it finished, get it posted, start working on a new one, try and plan a few sessions. It's windy as. I want to go out tomorrow and get some flathead. But I hope you enjoyed it. Everything linked down below. Go give it a look. Stay safe, stay humble. See you next time.
Fuck.